That's the explanation. Not funny, but it's true. That's what they do in the comic. That's, you know, anyway. So anyway, who wants another act on? Yes! Can we all start applauding right now for the next act? Come on! Keep the applause going. Oh, you give it up for the wonderful, the amazing Paul Jenson!
Okay, hey everyone. So it's nice to be here. I was actually going to do my banking skit tonight, but I was like thinking after last week's event with the bank.
We covered that last week, yeah.
Maybe not such a good idea. So, but in case there's anyone here from RBS just down the road, well and welcome to you all, or as you're now known, the civil servants. And yeah, so true story of this. Last week, I hope you all got here down fine. Last week, I actually got run over by a cyclist just at the junction by Shoreditch High Street and Junction Road. And yeah, it was a pretty good experience. But basically, like, I was crossing a green light, and he was going on a bike that had no functioning brakes. So it was nice, really nice. And yeah, I just got up, brushed myself off. I was like, you know, I apologised to him, even though he crashed into me. And you know, I was in complete shock. So you know, because I had no idea that Toyota started making bikes as well. So yeah, so and you know. Technically speaking, I saved that guy's life, right? But do you reckon he was thankful? No, absolutely fucking not. He just continued going on his bike without any brakes working. There was a guy chasing him down going, "Oh, you fucking cunt! You nearly ran me over!" "Sorry, mate, my brakes broke." So he just goes on his bike and risks his life again. Fantastic. But anyway, so I was okay. I only had a few cuts and bruises. I was pretty glad not to have to go to the hospital. I was meant to meet some friends, and also, you know what the hospital's like at the weekends. It's hell on earth. But the other reason why I didn't want to go to hospital particularly is because I'm not actually sure if I'm entitled to NHS treatment. Reason being is that I currently don't have nationality right now. It's a bit complicated, but basically speaking, I'll give you the skinny. My parents, they're from Denmark. They came over here way back, and I was born here in London, in fact, just at the Barbican. And I decided, well, you know, it makes sense to have a Danish passport. My parents are Danish. It'll work out fine, won't it? But no. The Danish government, they don't like immigrants. So they introduced this law that basically stops foreign-born children to Danish nationals from being Danish. And so one day I woke up and I have no nationality. And I can't leave the country. It's a bit of a fucking problem. And I just sat there and I thought, well, okay, fine. Danes, you know, they hate immigrants, that's fine. You know, but maybe I can be British. I mean, it makes sense. I was born here. I've lived here my whole life. You know, I might as well be British. But the British government, they don't like immigrants. You can see where this is going, can't you? Right. Get this. In 1982, they introduced a law which stops children born in this country, including myself, from being British if their parents were not British. So to pretty much sum it up, in one country, they don't want you if you weren't born there and your parents were. And in this country, they don't want you if you were born here and your parents were. I don't know, I have no fucking clue what I am right now. But I am one sure thing about this. I blame Thatcher and my parents. Now, most people would say, you know, it's very easy to blame your parents and Maggie for all the world's problems, but I'm pretty fucking unique, okay? You can leave the country, I can't. So, but there you go. And I mean, it's actually a really big fucking problem, you know? Because, you know, imagine the civil servants, you know, the ones that actually lose people's records rather than losing billions of pounds. Imagine those guys. If they clue on, I'm fucked. I'm going to be in detention center. I'm going to be in Yarl's Wood, you know, that place where they've been abusing all those people and beating them up and stuff. That's where I'm going to be. And you know what's really ironic about it? Those people get deported. I've got nowhere to be deported to. Absolutely nowhere. It's fucking crazy. I mean, basically, I don't even know. There's always the worst bit where you always forget where you're just going on. Oh, you can tell he's an amateur, can't you? Oh, so, but yeah, no, the point is, right, there are detainees in Guantanamo Bay, right? Right now. They get to travel the world. They get to go to exotic locations like Nicaragua and Poland and Libya. And do you know what they get to do for fun? Listen to heavy metal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop. And what about me? You know, I have no rights compared to them. I pay my taxes, I have no criminal record, I even read The Guardian. Those fuckers and me, as far as they're concerned, the Geneva Convention doesn't apply to either of us. Now, I appreciate they're losing more sleep over this than I am, but as far as I'm concerned, they kill people, I've saved a man's life, and they've got more fucking rights than me! It's fucking outrageous! I mean, it's a crazy world we live in, ladies and gentlemen, but I've kind of worked out, basically, as far as I'm concerned, there's only one place anywhere I can live, which is, quite frankly, the moon. But the good thing is, there's no cyclists there. That is not good. Just one last word, that was my first ever sketch ever. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much.
Paul Jenson, first time, that's what the show's about. Fantastic, Paul. And by the way, I've got a solution to your problem there, Paul. What Paul needs to do, he needs to be like David Carradine in Kung Fu and just go from place to place having adventures. That's what you haven't got a person or a passport.